Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the New Mexico State Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Aggies offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll try to run it with the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the USC Trojans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line in a hurry up.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down after that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Drops back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
What a kick. It's good from 55. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
That picks up a 1st down. We'll spot it at the 39. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. He was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, gave him a chance.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and you keep it going here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, looking for the end zone this time. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. He'll ride the back again here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They pick up the first on the ground. And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Second down now after the sack. QB decides to keep it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, New Mexico State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving.
Well, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. Instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. Complete with a running back on this fourth down play.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground here. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Finding space at the 20. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The ball will be downed at the 20. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Trojans are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Hit as he released it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Long enough and good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff running right. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. No huddle now for the offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure he's living up to that right now.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it an 8-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Running back with the football. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And the back gets the football. Fights off a defender. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, SC. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Finding some room at the 25. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. The defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
And he's tackled after the catch. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And puts him on top in the second half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grant down the middle. It's Royer. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback. And you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10. And it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. He's found some room with the 45. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the run, it's Harris.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Aggies. They jump in front here in the fourth. Might have to try the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Got the first down. Now looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I mean, is this guy a threat or what? I've been so impressed by what he can do watching him this week on film. I was excited to see him get a chance to show what he could do, not just throwing, but watching him make plays like this.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Good enough for first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the Trojans are in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
This quarterback's already proven he's not afraid to tuck that football down in the option. He's reached the end zone now for the second time in this football game. The defense better start to account for him, or he's going to make them pay for it again.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down coming up after that running play. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Some rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The important third down play coming up. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down here for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Harris. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And tackled after a small pickup there. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. In the clear at the 25. finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments to the sideline. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.